I'm going to talk to you about alcohol and the effects that alcohol may have on the body. So the main element in which we're going to focus on is binge drinking, because that's probably the more likely thing that you guys may fall into. So binge drinking. What is binge drinking? Binge drinking is when you drink lots of alcohol in a short space of time, or drinking purposefully to get drunk. Okay, so it's when you go off to university, very alcoholic kind of world, everyone's peer pressuring you into it. Maybe on a Saturday night you're going to go to town and you're just going to get absolutely hammered to have a good time. So that's kind of the elements. That is what binge drinking is. Why is binge drinking so dangerous? So obviously everybody's seeing the effects of alcohol, the things that can be done. So obviously you're going to lose coordination, you're not necessarily going to know where you're at or what you're doing. It can make non-aggressive people aggressive, it can make naturally aggressive people very calm and subdued, okay? So it can have very unusual effects on the body and kind of make you not the person that you actually are. So why is binge drinking so dangerous? Your body can only actually process 1 unit of alcohol per hour. So for example, if you have 2 large glasses of wine, that's 6 units of alcohol in just 2 glasses of wine, okay? So technically, your body will process that within 6 hours of drinking those 2 glasses of wine. So as you can imagine, I'm pretty sure majority of you guys can drink more than 2 glasses of wine within the hour. So you think about what your poor body is going through and how much pressure you're putting on it. And every unit is going to increase that blood alcohol concentration, and it will make you very drunk very quickly. Drinking the same amount over several hours and eating food will have less of an effect, because your body will be able to process it, you'll wee it out, you'll break the seal, all that jazz, and then it's less dangerous. So just have a little think about how much alcohol you're consuming within a certain period of time. So as I sort of mentioned, the effects of binge drinking, getting drunk, can affect your physical and mental health. Everybody knows about the beer belly, okay? There are a lot of calories in alcohol, and you can get rather large if you drink an awful lot of it. Accidents and falls are very common when you're drunk, because you lose your balance, you lose your coordination. I'm sure you know many stories of people that have been drunk and have done things they wouldn't have even dreamed of doing, even falling up the stairs, falling into a river. Like, you know, it's endless as to what can happen. In extreme cases, you could die. The things that it makes you do could cause you to die. Overdosing on alcohol can stop you breathing and can stop your heart, and you can choke on your own vomit. It's delightful, really. Binge drinking can affect your mood, your memory, long term. Like, you can have some serious mental health problems if you damage your body through alcohol. How can you tell if you're a binge drinker? So obviously everybody likes a drink. Everybody will have a drink, whether it's celebrating something, whether it's just to go out to town with your friends. Obviously that's okay. In moderation, it's okay. But how can you tell when you're actually a binge drinker? Even if you don't drink alcohol every day, you can still be a binge drinker. The sort of signs and symptoms if you're becoming a binge drinker is if you tend to drink really quickly. If sometimes you go to drink in order to get drunk, that is your purpose, okay? If you find it hard to stop drinking once you've started, you could also have a problem with binge drinking and probably alcohol dependency, okay? So it's always something to keep in moderation, to kind of realise where you're at and see kind of what, like, when you need help. So it's really not a problem to ask for help if you need help. If you're worried about your drinking habits, then you just contact your GP. They'll be able to help you, and they'll be able to refer you to counselling services or support services if need be. Within college, if you need help, come to us, the tutors, okay? We'll be able to help you, as well as the wellbeing team in the other building. There's drink lines, there's a lot of things that you can find on the internet. The national helpline, alcohol helpline, if you don't want us to necessarily know, it's confidential. Parents don't need to know. And also there's Alcoholics Anonymous, who are a support group if you feel that you needed to contact someone. Okay, but the main kind of aim, the main point that I would like to get across to you is just keep on top of it. Obviously go have a good time, go party, go do all the things that you guys like to do, but just make sure you keep on top of it and you keep safe whilst drinking. Thank you.